Hi friends, it's me, Miss Wendy from Manlius Library. Thank you so much for joining me for Junior Craft on July 15th. I wanted to give you some pointers of some materials that you might need, so if you need to stop the video to go collect these items, go ahead and do so. But the items that you'll need are a couple of egg cartons, and I have these kind of cardboardy kind of ones. They seem to work pretty good, but I'm sure you can use the styrofoam ones if you needed to. So 2 of those, some glue or tape, and I have a couple of different tape pieces here. I've got the duct tape and then the regular. And I'm out of construction paper, so I thought, why not use an ad? And a little later, you'll see my BJ's catalog that I got in the mail. I used the back page of it because I noticed it had white paper, and I'm going to be using it to use the white paper from it, and you'll see when we get started. The other thing that's neat about the ads is for our project, you might decide you want to cut out the person's face, or if you have some stickers of some different characters, you could use that as well. I think I have some Bad Kitty here, and I have some Paw Patrol, okay? So again, I don't want you running to the store to get supplies. Just grab whatever's in your house and use your imagination, and you can always just grab some markers and draw as well. So you're probably wondering, Miss Wendy, what are we making today? Wow, good question. So the first thing that I want us to do is we take the egg carton, okay? And you'll see all you do with the scissors, and if this is a little tricky for you, please ask an adult, okay? And what you'll do is you'll just cut the top completely off, like so. Easier said than done, right? And sometimes I have to switch it to the other side, and that's okay too. Do whatever works, and again, grab a grown-up if you need to, and have them help you cut that off, okay? So see how I cut that off like that? And the other piece to cut off would be the little tab that closes it, okay? All right, pretty easy. Ta-da! All right, so now you're really wondering, what are we doing, Miss Wendy? Well, I'm so glad you asked. We're gonna make a dump truck, okay? So I have the bottom, well actually this is the top of the eggs, so see the bottom of the eggs, the top of the eggs. So we're gonna flip the bottom, we're gonna flip the top. So they're gonna be the opposite directions, okay? So this is gonna be the back part of our dump truck, okay? Now, I think since I have duct tape, I'm gonna use duct tape. If you have glue, you can throw a little bit of glue on there and tack it down. I would say probably put it on the bottom of this and then stick that down, okay? Now, I wanted to point out if for some reason your egg carton is a little bit different, like I have a sample here of a top of this kind of an egg carton, and see how it has like kind of the indentation, and you put it down, and this one's a smooth, never fear. We could actually pretend that that might be part of the dump truck's load, right? Maybe it's some pebbles or something that they're pushing around. Not a big deal. Use your imagination what it might be, okay? All right. Duct tape is really sticky. So if you use the duct tape, just know that. All right, so we stick that on like so. Very, very sticky. Oi, oi, oi. Sticky, sticky. Okay, so stuck that right on like so. The other egg carton, if you don't have a 6 egg carton, the smaller ones, never fear. What you saw Miss Wendy did is I carefully cut it in half, okay? So all I did is I opened it up and I cut. That's my magic scissor sound. All right, and then you're gonna wanna close this. This is gonna be the front part of the truck. So you want it to look like that, okay? All right, so how do we put this together now? Well, you can do a couple of different things. You could tape it together like Miss Wendy's about to do, or if it's not going to stick together for you, something else that I thought might be helpful is you could stick a popsicle stick inside of there. Maybe a pencil. If you have a spare pencil, you could stick that in there so it sticks between, okay? But as I said, I'm just going to use just some basic tape, okay? Look at the bottom of this. So it looks kind of strange, right? Doesn't look like a dump truck at all. Here we go. That's my taping sound. Miss Wendy likes to make sounds when she's creating. That's okay. That's who I am. All right. Fantastic. So if this is the dump truck back and this is the front, what do you think is going to happen here in the front? We're going to have some windows. So remember earlier when I said if you had a catalog with a person or something in it that you wanted to use. So I see this little boy here in my catalog ad. I'm going to go ahead. Whoop, where'd my scissors go? Miss Wendy. There they are. They were hiding. I got them. All right. So I think I'm going to have this cute little guy be my driver of my truck. And I know it has the dad's hands on it. That's okay. We're just going to cut out the face, and I think like the top part of his body I might cut out. We're going to measure it and see how much space we have. So he could be my driver, right? Okay, cool. So I think I just need his face because the window is not showing too much of the driver, is it? Grab some tape. Tape my guy on there. Got my driver. All right, so there's my driver. And since I had the Paw Patrol stickers, I think he needs to have a passenger, right? His passenger can be the dog. One of the dogs sound good? All right, let's see here. Oh, how about her? Peel off that. Now again, we're probably not going to see the bottom part. We're only going to see just the head. And stick her right in there like that. So there's my driver and my passenger in my truck. Pretty cool, right? All right, there's my load. Okay. Now, what are we missing, do you suppose? I think I hear some people saying wheels. So I was having some trouble finding stuff for wheels. So I saw this ad and got excited because it was tires, and I thought, oh, I could just cut out tires, but then I only see 2 tires there. So maybe your ad that you have tires you could actually cut out. I went ahead, I started cutting out my circles, and on a car there's 4 tires, right? So when I cut out my first circle, I realized I needed to copy it so it was all kind of the same size. So that's why you see I took the other one and stuck it on top, and I'm using that as my guide to cut out the same size. Okay, so go ahead and cut out the same size for your tires. And if I'm going a little too fast for you, don't panic. You can always stop the video and catch up. So that is the 4th tire. Okay. And actually pickup trucks have probably, or these big dump trucks have more tires than 4. But we're just gonna, for the sake of time in this video for you, I'm gonna just stick one here. And if you have this kind of tape instead of glue, or you can take and roll it up on top of itself, and it kind of becomes its own like double-sided tape, right? So it kind of looks like a little loop. Stick that on, stick my wheel on. Okay. You think I should do actually 2 more tires? Yeah, now I'm feeling bad. I probably should do more tires. It's a big truck, but we'll start with 4 to get the example showing you. Okay. I think my wheel is a little high. I have to stick it down a little lower. That's okay, right? Just creating. Okay. See my sample? One tire looks a little higher than the other. We'll fix it. All right. Making more tapey loops here. So it's like a double-sided tape. Maybe I would use glue. So if I had glue, I could glue that on the back of my wheel and stick it on, right? Okay. Give that a shot so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so there's the other side. I put glue on. I want the white side to show. And then I'll stick that on. Okay. And then add more wheels. I need some more white. Because I'm making them all look the same, right? There's some more white. And make sure before you start cutting into these ads that your grown-up said it's okay to do so, okay? Because if they didn't get a chance to read that ad yet, they might be a little upset with you for cutting into their ad. And I'm gonna just line it up with the other so I can do the same size. You want the wheels to look even. All right, fantastic. So how you doing? Awesome? I hope you're all having a great summer. And if you haven't already, make sure you sign up for our summer reading program. Every week we do raffles for those kids that report their minutes or number of books that they've read. And I do a raffle. And so far we've given away gift cards to OIP, to Snowtop. Coming up soon is Burger King and Target. So we got a lot of choices with the different gift cards that'll come up for the raffle. So you'll have to sign up so you can win. And after you've completed 7 weeks of reading and reported it to me, you'll receive a prize pack at the end of the summer, like kind of closer to like Labor Day time. We'll get in touch and we'll talk about getting a prize pack to you. So make sure you're reading and joining in. And that's through the manliestlibrary.org website, and that's the summer reading program. Okay, just making sure you're joining in because I don't want anybody missing out on the fun this summer, right? Lots of great opportunities at the Manliest Library. Okay, so I got my wheels, got my driver, got my passenger. What else? Oh, we need a load in here, don't we? So I took some time with my extra half of my egg crate and I cut off the bottom. And I'm just going to pretend those are big boulders, right? So those are my big boulders for the load. What do you think about that? Okay. Some other things you can do. Let's see. We need to maybe some headlights. So I could either cut out something out of my catalog if there's a certain color, like if I want to cut out like a little bit of the blue, or maybe I want to cut out the brake lights, so there might be some red. I could cut out the red in that. Or I could just use a marker or a pen, right? Okay, let's see. Headlights. So I think I'm just going to draw a circle there, right? Here's my headlights. And my tires need maybe like a little bolt. So I'm just going to draw a little circle in there, right? So that's what's holding the tires on. It's a big old bolt. How are we doing? Good? You know what I decided too is that on the side, maybe I want to draw some windows in the front here, and they got to have a door handle, right? I'm going to put a little line there to pretend that's the door handle. I'll also do the same on the other side so the driver can get in. It's a line. What do you think? Should there be like a back window? I think I'm just going to draw a rectangle to make the back window. Very cool. Oh, you're right. I do need to draw the side window. My tires are coming off here. feel like they're a little high. There we go. All right, look at that. We have our dump truck. So feel free to do what you like for the load. I had a couple other ideas, like they could be like a waste removal dump truck. And see how you have all these scraps now? Well, look at that. Now you got some more stuff for the load. Just crunch it up and make more of the load with the driver. And there's our dump truck, made out of 2 egg cartons, some tape and or glue, scissors, marker, and an ad to get the face for my driver, and I had a leftover page of stickers, so I had a passenger. Again, I don't want you running to the store to get supplies. Use your imagination. Check your house for different supplies. And before we sign off for this video, I thought it would be fun. Now, I really enjoy looking in books to get inspiration. This is just something called egg cartons. But here's some different things you can do. Like, do you see the dragon in the bottom part where the eggs go, where it's the bumps? It kind of makes the back of the dragon. Pretty cool, right? And a couple other ideas you could make with the little bottom parts, like the little fairies. I've been earmarking so many pages because it's just so cool. Or how about the caterpillar, right? You could cut out and make a caterpillar. A couple more for us to be inspired. Or you could even make little bugs. Look at the cute little bugs out of the bottom. So the things that were my load. And I know they're showing wiggly eyes there, but I got thinking, I know I always have like a spare button or two kicking around. You could also glue some buttons for the eyes, right? And cut out some extra little strips of paper or from the bottom of this, right? What else do we got? Oh, this is super cute. This is a monster. And it's just your imagination, right? Love it. And then just because we have to end on something that's really fun for summertime, a crab. So you can see the eyes are the bottom of the egg. And then there's the top, and it's just folded in itself. So they probably use just one long egg carton, cut it in half, use the 2 extra from the other side that was cut off, and that was that. Pretty cool, right? And so that's an egg carton book, and that's that. All right, my friends, I love that you strapped in to see me today, and I can't wait to create with you again next time, and we'll see you real soon. Next time, please make sure you sign up for the Zoom link through our Manlius Library calendar, and we'll see you. And maybe I'll see that you won a raffle for the summer reading program. Have a great one. We'll talk to you soon.